What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and it's been a while since I've made an update on Pokemon Go. So it's received a major update just the other day, 1.7.0, and the main thing this update focuses on is killing the jailbreak experience. So if you're jailbroken, if you're rooted, this app will no longer work on your phone. That makes it harder to hack, but don't worry, we already have a working hack for this version that I'm going to show you how to install in this video. So for the people that are uninitiated, this hack will basically allow you to walk around wherever you want without actually needing to be there. It'll allow you to teleport on the certain version. I'm going to show you two versions, and it'll allow you to see all the Pokemon around you. Just basically supercharge your Pokemon Go experience. And this latest version actually makes it easier for you not to get caught. So let's say you find a Pokemon on the radar. You click on it, it'll take you right to where that Pokemon is, and you'll wait around for just a couple seconds, and then it will go ahead and appear. So just like this, if it will do that, there it is. So you can go ahead and catch that Pokemon. It makes it easier basically to capture Pokemon, to walk around, to play the game without needing to be outside. For whatever reason, a lot of people don't like to do that, so this will allow you to do that without needing to be anywhere. Let's say you want to go somewhere on the map. Over here you can select whether you want to walk there or drive speed. I wouldn't recommend that one though, so 4 times. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys are familiar with this. It does also add a joystick, and you can be anywhere, play any gyms, get any stops without actually needing to be there. So in this latest version, this is actually the latest version of Pokemon Go, 0.37.0. 1.7.0 basically, and the latest version of the hack, well, semi-latest, as we don't get the latest on a non-jailbroken device. But in any case, I'm going to show you how to do this using 2 methods in case one doesn't work, but I would recommend you guys follow the first one. So before I get into that, I just wanted to cover what's new with this update, because there are several things, primarily being the buddy system. So let me just show you guys how that works. You click on your avatar, and once you get in here, you go into the menu, select buddy, and you can choose one Pokemon that you can pretty much buddy with. So I'm going to select it, and when you're walking on the map, you're going to see the icon right there. So you'll be able to pick up more candy with that Pokemon equipped right there. It doesn't actually show next to your avatar, unfortunately, like in Pokemon Yellow with Pikachu, but you'll be able to baby that Pokemon using the buddy system. So that's just about the biggest thing. It'll also support Pokemon Go Plus, the little armband accessory, if that ever does come out. And there's some minor bug text fixes. And actually, if you're ever walking by a small Pokemon, it'll actually be easier to click on it. There's an animation bug when an egg was hatched that just didn't show, that was fixed. So all around, nice updates. The biggest, most significant is the buddy system. So we'll soon be seeing an update for the Apple Watch and all that. But this latest hack does work on the latest version of Pokemon Go and iOS 10. So the first method I'm going to show you is on the computer. It's the one I absolutely recommend because it's current, it's on the latest version right now, it's more stable, and just all around you won't get banned on it. It's very hard for them to know that you're cheating because it has a go home feature. So after you're done spelunking, walking around, you can click the go home feature and it'll take your character back to the current location. Major problem with teleporting is that you're just jumping around everywhere, and it's very easy to know when you're doing so. And of course, there's individual values right here, so you can see Pokemon and their individual values over here. So in this latest update of the hack, you can actually see on the map Pokemon and their values. So if I go ahead and get in really close, you can actually click on them, and it'll tell you when they disappear, and it'll tell you their values over here. So cool stuff. Definitely a great update to this hack. Let's go ahead and install it. All right, so we're at my desktop. I'm gonna ask you guys to download a couple things, and this will work on Mac or Windows, so you don't need to worry about having a specific system. And I'm telling you, this is the method I recommend you use. It's the latest version. The other one I'm gonna show you doesn't require a computer, but then again, it's not latest, and it's on and off. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. At the time of me making this video, it's not working, so this is the reliable method. Down below, I'm gonna leave you a link for 2 things. Cydia Impactor and the hacked Pokemon Go latest version. So just like always, if you followed this before, it's very simple. If not, follow along. Go ahead and right click and select open on a Mac on Impactor. And if you're on Windows, right click and select just open. Don't run it as administrator. So make sure your device is plugged in. You're gonna get this little box right here. Just take that hacked Pokemon IPA file and drag it in like this. So go ahead and log in with your Apple ID here. This can be one you just make up right now or your current. You don't need to worry about it getting hacked. This is going straight to Apple, not through any server or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in. All right, and with all of your details set in, before I click enter, there's one thing we need to do, and that's to delete the old version of Pokemon Go. So if you don't do this, it's not gonna install. So go ahead and delete it. Delete, and that's it. So with this version I'm showing you, you cannot run the official Pokemon Go and Hacked at the same time. With a second method, no computer method, I'm going to show you, you can do that, which is kind of cool. Otherwise, there's no other reason to do that one unless you really want to teleport and get banned and all that. It's getting harder and harder to teleport without getting caught. In any case, let's go ahead and select OK. So you'll get this prompt right here. It'll ask you if you want to allow access to your keychain. Say yes, that's necessary. And this will take about 2 to 3 minutes. It got slower for some reason. So I just want to say thank you to the dev that created this IPA. I'm very happy because it wasn't working. It was crashing upon installation. Even I couldn't figure it out. So thanks a lot for helping us out with that. So while that's installing, I just want to show you guys real quick. So if we jump into here, you guys will get the tweak just like this. You want to select fake location and it will reveal the rest of the option. I would recommend dismiss map unwalk here. Check that as well. It makes life a little bit easier. And yeah, that's just about it. So if I go into here, we can see it's the latest version of the tweak. Well, it's actually -11. -14 is the one for jailbroken devices, but pretty much same thing. So on my main device over here, you can see that Pokemon Go has installed. It's not going to let us in, so we need to go into settings, general, and go to device management and select trust. So your Apple ID will be in there, you'll trust it, and now you'll be able to open up Pokemon Go. So that's just about it. With this latest version, you guys now have a hacked version of Pokemon Go running. Just make sure to actually go home every single time. So after you guys are done using the hack to walk around, catch your Pokemon, just go back home. It's the safest way to not get caught. All right, so you will get this notice at first if you start walking, so just agree to it. And yeah, that's just about it. You are now hacked on here. Like I said, it's very easy to get caught with teleportation. With this method, not so much. So I really do like this hack. It's very reliable. But I just want to let you guys know that you will need to redo this every 7 days. Every 7 days, your app will not open. So you'll need to go back to your computer, drag that back in there, and install it. It takes like 2 seconds, but it is a hassle. Just same thing with the other method. Both need to be redone every 7 days. So here on the map, just want to show you guys, you'll basically see your trail of all of the Pokemon. Unfortunately, because of a cease and desist, they had to censor the Pokemon images themselves, but it's a very straightforward UI. So let's move on to the second method for the people that are hanging out here and want to do this without a computer, just to get Pokemon hacked, even if it's not the best way to do it. Let's go ahead and move on to the second method. So the thing about this second method is that you can actually have both hacked versions of Pokemon Go running simultaneously, or an official version and this hacked version, the second method. So really up to you guys. But at the moment of me making this video, the servers are down. Like I said, it's not very reliable. When it is, it does work, but you guys want to go to tutuapp.vip and click on regular up there, and then click on this green button. Select install, and if you're lucky, the app actually will install. For some reason, it hasn't been working for me for the last couple of hours, so I'm just going to show you some footage from a previous video, but it will install in the end. Eventually, like tomorrow, it should be good. And just inside on the front page, you'll see Pokemon Go right away. Go ahead and click on the big green button. It'll begin to download, and you'll have, just like that, a hacked version of Pokemon Go without a computer. It's a little bit easier, and it allows for teleportation. So you guys can actually input coordinates from PokeSnipers. They actually have an app right now, so it's even more useful. But you can input the coordinates from this app and then just get teleported there. But make sure to teleport back before you throw a Pokeball back home, as that's how you don't get caught. Pokesnipers.com. So once you're here, the green ones, the yellow ones are the ones that are pretty much still there. If it's in red, it's pretty much going to disappear. So sometimes you'll get some really, really rare ones on here. So use it, play around, teleport, but make sure to teleport back before throwing a Pokeball if you want to keep that Pokemon. But it is fully working. It's awesome that you don't need a jailbreak, and you can keep your original Pokemon Go application. As always, don't do this on your main account. Play around with a secondary account. As always, there's a risk you guys might get banned or soft banned using this method, so tread carefully. So just want you guys to know that, but there are 2 methods to do this. one more complicated but better, one simpler with teleportation. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the Pokemon Go hack. As always, I will be keeping you guys updated as there are more and more updates, but I'm just telling you, it's going to get harder and harder to hack this game. Oh yeah, and I cannot wait until the iPhone 7 release. It's coming in just a few days here. I'm going to have mine in hand and I have a ton of videos for you guys this weekend, so stay tuned for all of that. I am so excited. Have a great day guys. Enjoy this. Peace.